like it. Brad and I unintentionally matched. I wanted to wear my new pants and Brad wanted to wear his new shirt and now we match.
Jade's wearing her basic
my temple pants.
Tourist temple pants.
Gotta have your knees covered at the temple. Anyways, we're gonna try these chips. These truffle cream chips. You wanna try them with me, Marla?
Yeah. And leftover Chang.
And those yogurt coffee. It's only like, oh, it's almost 6. Then we can start looking for somewhere to eat.
Oh, they smell good. They smell kind of like sour cream and onion.
But truffle-y, yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are yummy.
They're really light and airy. They're kind of almost like a rice cracker.
Like the potato chip almost reminds me of like it's so flaky when you bite into it. It almost reminds me of like a shortbread cookie, the way it like crumbles in your mouth.
It's good. I could devour those.
Yeah, like I don't think those are a potato chip in the sense that they're like a sliced potato. I think they're more like a Pringle where they're like a ground up mixture and then reformatted to make a chip.
Those are really good though. Yummy.
We're also gonna try this Bucky. 7-Eleven was quite fun here. 7-Elevens are fun anywhere you go that are different than home. Even in the US, they're so much fun because they're so different than what we have in Canada.
These are gonna be a staple of our whole trip.
They're so good.
We're gonna be picking them up the whole time.
Truffle chips. It's just such a luxurious flavor, truffle, you know what I mean?
Truffle cream sauce.
They smell like blueberry yogurt, but really sweet blueberry yogurt.
Oh yeah. They have a really like berry yogurt smell. Like if you get a fresh container of berry yogurt and open it up. That's what it smells like.
They are very sweet. They're good though.
Yeah.
The yogurt makes it okay to eat them for breakfast, right? Brad got his meat skewer. He wanted one last night and he just kept humming and hawing. And I said, just do it if you want it this morning.
Very good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
It's like teriyaki chicken.
But it's really fresh, right? Like she was literally cooking them right there. Good. Good for you. He wanted to try both meats, but she wasn't understanding him, so he was just like, okay, I'd pay you. It's nice. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. Okay, Bradley found us somewhere to eat. This little street looks cute. Breakfast Story. So it's up those stairs?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Oh, it's super cute in here. Okay, it was like super cute in there, but it was American food. Obviously, Brad and I, we lost a little bit in translation there. I didn't come all the way to Bangkok to eat American food. We want something more local. So Brad's gonna take a look for something on my phone there and we're gonna find something a little more local to eat. Okay, it was so stressful, but we finally have our hot breakfast. I think if you want like a Thai breakfast, you have to eat off the street, which is fine. If that's the way to do it, we're gonna do it. But the little like street vendors on the side of the road, their English is not as good as like a lot of the restaurants and stuff, so which is also fine. Lots of help from good neighbors in the lineup and we got there. I should have filmed it, but it was so stressful. She
was asking
how many eggs we wanted, but we thought she was asking how many meals.
There's 2 of us.
Yeah.
But she took it as 2 eggs.
Yeah.
There were 2 options to get, 1 egg or 2 eggs. So she made one with 2 eggs, and then we kind of had to say
one more. Like 2 of us. And then the other thing that was hard to figure out was like she wants you to like pay in the bucket and take change as needed because she doesn't want to touch the money, which I appreciate her not like handling the money and then also cooking our food. Like I like that, but that was also a confusing and new concept for us. So there was like a huge lineup for this food, so it's gotta be pretty good, right? Seems to be a sign of good food.
Prawn omelet on rice. Some kind of sauce. You want sauce on yours?
Yeah. Plastic bag on the bottom of it. Ah, it's so that it doesn't get soggy, Brad.
Oh, oops.
It's because it's one of those compostable like containers, and they kind of defeats the purpose. But they put a little piece of plastic on the bottom so it doesn't like make this bottom soggy. Whoop, fall out. How's the first bite?
Pretty good.
Mine's good too. It's got a nice little bit of spice. Yeah. I feel like last night they didn't want to put any spice on any of our stuff because we were white or something. Like everything had no not really much flavor last night. So it's nice that she was like, spicy, you okay? And it's actually got some flavor because of it. Okay, we're all fed and I'm feeling much happier now. That was exactly what I wanted. It was like just a little omelet on rice, a little bit spicy.
We got buy our tickets.
We got buy our tickets now. Ooh, maybe we can get a little snack here too. We tried to go on the Sky train, but it was not the right train. We have to go downstairs.
On the metro train, not the Sky train. MTS, not BTS.
There we go. Did you wait? Brad was the embarrassing tourist who kept the line held up. Some other white guy had to tell him how to do it.
Down, down, down.
There's two bling spots, one for like a card and one for a token. Okay, so we have to find our, I think there's Sanam Chai. So we're going that way. The one on the other side goes the other way around. The lines, we were standing in the middle. You don't want to be standing in the middle. The people come out the middle and then you come in the sides. I would say we made it to the right station, seeing as this whole station looks like a massive, gorgeous temple in of itself. I'm probably gonna take this off now. There's like nobody in here. How does my face look? Oh, it's a little rough, isn't it? It was very busy at the station that we got on at, but it's not so bad here. Just feel the heat as you're coming up the escalator.
Ah, like we're in
oh, it's so pretty. It's already pretty. Okay, I've got my little sweater on to cover my shoulders to go in the temple. Poor Brad, he's got to have his jeans on today to come to the temple. You didn't want temple pants?
No.
They're so light and comfortable. My legs are like the least hot part of my whole body right now. I'm so excited. Look at how ornate. Wow. So this temple's called Wat Pho. Face masks in here. boxes that look like they're like fire. They're so glittery and sparkly. Take off your shoes. Brad's doing it. He's beating the gong. How loud is it gonna be? Oh, it's deep. It's like a low, deep sound. I was expecting it to be way louder. One more time. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna go see the big gold lying Buddha. I'm excited. The one thing I wanted to do in Bangkok. There it is. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's huge. It's huge. So big. The whole length of this room. Those are some intricate toes. Comes with a cute little water. Oh my god, it's so good. I was drinking our water from our backpack earlier and it is gross compared to this cold water. This is delicious.
Munch.
We'll probably keep this and keep refilling it as well through the rest of the trip. It's a nice little size for a backpack. Okay, so we figured we would use the restroom before we left here because it might be our first or last good access to a restroom for a while. Turns out I figured out why they were selling tissue outside of our hotel room today. There was no toilet paper in any of the bathrooms.
No TP.
At all. But there's, yeah, I saw a guy selling little like containers of like flushable wipes and I was like, why would they be doing that? Oh, no, I know. Anyways. Finally gonna eat that little bun he got at the train station this morning.
Triple bun.
Taro or something? Yeah, I think it's just taro. Is it good? Can't go wrong with a steamed bun. Okay. Another tuk-tuk ride.
You have any problem? You know?
Yeah.
Long tail boat, two people, 1.5 hours, 6,000 for one people. No way. Happened 3 years ago, I paid him 1,800 baht per person, and you pay him 10 10. Very cool. I hope you enjoy.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can look the baby, no anything jumping, swimming. But today you are lucky. The dam is open
Okay.
on the prom.
Okay.
And you have enough money. You won't stop ATM, exchange money first.
No.
I don't know where we're going.
Hop in.
He said he was a math teacher. And then
Hop
he hailed
in.
us. And then
Hop
he
in.
hailed us a cab. And now we're gonna go
Hop in.
up him.
This is the pier.
I'm excited. I think that the temples also are probably looking a little similar. And that's the most popular one anyways that we've seen. So if we get a chance to go to another one, if we come across one, we might go. But I would like to see the river for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our chariot awaits. Somehow we ended up on this boat.
Alright, we're going to the floating market apparently. Apparently. Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. We got
Rumor has
we got suckered a little bit by the guy on the beach.
A little
No, by the
suckered.
park.
Yeah.
He came up to us and said, "I'll help you get to the river and you take a tour to the market."
We were just gonna walk across the bridge to go see the market, but instead we hopped on the boat and we're gonna go by the canal to the river though. So we'll see.
That's where we just were.
Wow. Alright, we're going in. Sucker tourist.
Longboat crossing.
Hopefully we'll be able to get home today.
Right? Might be an expensive cab ride, but we'll get home eventually. They're cute. I like them. They're pretty houses just on the like river here. I like the way they look. There it is. Oh my god. Oh, isn't it like a lizard? Oh my gosh.
The floating market.
This cute little lady is apparently the floating market. Where did she go? Oh yeah, she's going. She had like magnets and trinkets and yeah,
Floating market.
a little bit of a scam, but it's okay. It still feels really good to be on the water. I'm really glad we did the temple first thing in the morning. And now we're like on the water because it was getting hot in the temple.
Getting hot.
And it feels really nice to be like on the boat with the breeze at this time of day because it's already like almost 11:30.
Stop here. Perfect market.
Okay, we got off here. Oh, Going this way.
Take a picture.
Not this way. Okay.
We can take a picture.
Yeah. Okay, this guy, we just got off the boat. He said we go into the floating market now for 20 minutes and then get back on the boat. Mostly we'll probably just find something to eat, hopefully. I saw a motorbike come ripping up here and all I could see was the stairs and I thought he was just like driving over these stairs, but it's like half steps, half motorbike lane. Pretty. It's kind of cute in here. Yeah, it's warm. Well, this one's full.
Yeah.
This floor is so pretty.
What?
This floor is so pretty. These are like actual stones in here and they're all like painted flowers.
Find our guy though.
We found ourselves a popsicle for 20 baht. And it's exactly what I want right now. It tastes like pure mango.
That's delicious.
So good. Why is it so good? That looks good, hey? I'm gonna try this.
Okay, we gotta go back.
It's really sour. You want to try?
Delicious.
So we're at our next stop and we have to get onto that boat to get onto the pier.
We're just stopping at Big Buddha.
So what?
I take back what I said about having the biggest Buddha. This one's a little bigger.
Here it comes. Oh boy. There's Brad for size.
Me for scale. Huh?
One's over the water. It's kind of neat. Okay, and then behind this big Buddha statue, there is a temple. It's like a museum or something in here. It's just rows and rows and rows of Buddhas and such. This is impressive. This guy is just hand painting all of this. Wow. Like, look at how intricate this is. It's all being hand painted. This is insane in here. Just all gold statues. Holy. I imagine that's all hand painted too. So good, my shoes are still there. The statue is massive and it looks so tiny in comparison to this guy.
We're all gonna go up.
There's some sort of a traffic jam happening here.
I think we're in the lock. We're in a lock.
This
The
like
gate's gonna shut and then the channel's gonna rise.
this like red thing was like down and it just got raised up and then we all like slammed in here. It's like a million of us in here.
It's coming down. Oh, the water's gonna rush in here. town.
Oh, it stinks so bad. Everyone's starting their engines back up. He dropped us off at this temple and he said, finish boat, finish boat. So I guess our tour is over. This is nowhere near where we got picked up.
We're across the river. We gotta go across the river.
Yeah, like you can see the temple we were at over there earlier. So we're gonna have to figure out where we are. This temple's got a very different look. Okay. It cost us 5 baht each to get on a boat.
20 cents. 20 cents each.
20 cents, yeah. 5 baht each to get across the river from where they dropped us off at, which is fine, that's like nothing. But it was a little chaotic more than anything. But we found a little place to eat just across the other side of the river. It was like one of the first places we saw that actually had room for someone to sit. Like one table, but still enough room for us. So
I think it'll be similar stuff to the market the other day.
should be gonna get a water and an orange juice. This orange juice just looked so good. I want to get Brad's reaction to trying it. I already tasted it.
Kind of tangy. It's so weird.
It's like drinking an actual real orange. Yeah, because it's like so pulpy. Or did I just get all the pulp in my bite?
I got it now. It's like mandarin orange.
It's like mandarin orange juice. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
But like fresh squeezed mandarin orange juice. Yeah.
Like mandarin orange.
Totally. Papaya salad's here. How much papaya salad are we gonna eat, Brad?
Every meal.
Every meal. Well, we didn't have any for breakfast. At least once a day. I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, every day.
What was this that you ordered?
I don't know. Should I try it?
The papaya salad's delicious, by the way. It's always just the right amount of heat, like just a tiny little bit.
Coconutty.
Is it spicy at all?
It's like coconut and lemongrassy. There's some mushrooms in it.
Alright, here's the pad thai with shrimp. 2 shrimps, one for me, one for Brad. The soup has been so good. This was nice and spicy. Now to try this
A bit
one.
of fresh lime.
ใช่อยู่เลยจริงอนุมัติงบมั้งแต่ว่ามันเป็นว่าอาจจะล่าช้ากว่าเดิมประกาศแล้วใช่ไหม
We made it.
Made it.
So it was only with the meat. Brad was able to get a cab to put the meter on. It was only 120 baht. Oh, it's loud in there. So 120 baht, but it took like 4 or 5 cabs. Saying no to 4 or 5 cabs before he got one that would turn the meter on.
She made me laugh.
This place is wild. You can tell it's even at 8 o'clock. It's still early. Like a lot of the bars and stuff don't have anyone at them. So even 8 o'clock seems like it's early for Khao San. Okay, we found somewhere to eat dinner. It's bumping over there. Oh. Oh, he's trying to sell you on more snacks. What was he trying to sell you?
Yeah, I think he was asking which one we got.
Oh, right.
The veggie
Oh, that's why. Some pad thai? We just got some veggie pad thai. Can I have the first bite?
No peanuts.
I love that the smoothies down here literally just taste like blended up fruit. Like they're so pure. There's nothing.
That's a good smoothie.
Okay, it was pretty good. It's very different than the other pad thais we've had. It's got a much like richer, like deeper flavor, but it's got no spice. Like it's not even a little bit spicy.
No peanut.
Yeah, no peanuts either. I like it, but it's different for sure.
Peanutty. A little.
Does it? Okay, there's our rice. Oh.
There's our rice.
We thought it looked so fun. We had to try the rice in the pineapple.
Yeah.
This is getting so yummy near the bottom. It's like so much pineapple juice in the rice. Yum. We also ate almost all of the pad thai before we realized they keep the peanuts in like a container on the side. You have to put them on yourself. We gotta get more drinks in a bucket. That's like the thing here. Finally found a place that Brad was willing to go to that wasn't too loud and had some decent prices on buckets. So we're here to get, like this is like what you do in Khao San Road. You get a drink in a, like a pail. Like a, what do you call it? Like a sand pail.
Sand pail. What were you getting with pineapple? Thank you. All right. Cheersies.
Oh, it's strong.
It's vodka in the bucket.
But it's got pineapple. The pineapple's nice.
Maybe it's pineapple vodka in a bucket.
It says mixer. Are you gonna taste it?
morning, the next day.
Okay, we're gonna give you our thoughts and opinions of day one, like our full day in Bangkok. So let's see, where did we start off? First of all, we woke up at like 4:30 in the morning. We fell asleep quite early, and so we couldn't sleep in later than 4:30. So we were up and going really early. Yeah, which worked out good because the temple's all open around 8 o'clock. It took us a while to find some breakfast on the street and get down there. So it worked out good because the temple, like, we've heard you want to get there super early, which honestly it was a blessing to be there early, because even in the like hour and a half that we were there, by the end of it, like, it was getting busy. It was getting
packed.
Yeah, and we got some wicked photos of the temple because there weren't very many people there when we got there. Yeah. The other thought I kind of had was that Bangkok is a cool city. Like, Bangkok is like this impressive blend of all the major cities in the world. Like, you walk around and you see things that remind you of when you're in New York, in your hometown. Like, our hometown is Calgary. Like, there's things about this city that reminded me of being in Shanghai and of, like, even Mexico. Like, the little tuk-tuks driving around in the mopeds, like, they're reminiscent of like a lot of like Mexican cities. So this city's a really cool blend of a lot of places in the world. Like, there's really cool but also unique in its own way. So very different city.
Yeah, and then after we checked out one of the temples, we caught a kind of longboat tour down to the like southwest side of Bangkok.
Yeah, so we were gonna go check out like a bunch of different temples, but like by the time we had spent like an hour, almost 2 hours in that one main big temple, like the one with the laying Buddha, we were a little bit templed out. So when we had a guy approach us about like doing a longboat tour, we were like,
sure, that sounds great.
Yeah, and we totally know that that's a bit of a scam that people try to pull. Like, he was definitely saying like, oh, that temple's not open till 1 o'clock, which we know is a scam, but we bought into it because our feet were getting exhausted already.
Yeah,
like,
and sitting on a boat sounded really
so nice. And we did get it for a good price. Like, he wanted us to pay 1,800 baht per person for like an hour and a half tour, which is expensive. That's like over $60 per person, isn't it? Yeah. Like, it's quite a lot. So Brad was able to negotiate 1,500 baht for both of us for an hour, which ends up working out.
And it ended up being like 3.5 hours. Like, it ended up being pretty long. There were a bunch of stops we went to.
Yeah.
So it was
a really nice way to spend the day. The only thing that we felt a little bit like screwed over by in terms of that tour was when they dropped us off on the opposite side of the river from where we got picked up at, which was like jarring because we were like, what? And then they dropped you off like right in front of this temple where they wanted you to pay admission to get in, and it was like hard to figure out how to even get out of there without buying admission for this temple. So that was kind of a little sketchy, but we figured it out. It was 5 baht, which is like cents.
Like literally 20 cents. 5 baht to take the ferry
from one side of the river to the other.
To the west side of the river.
So it only takes like 3-4 minutes for the boat to get from one side to the other, but obviously it's just a convenience fee that they're paying you, which I was happy to pay after feeling a little bit bamboozled.
Yeah.
And the food we had was awesome, so it all worked out because we wouldn't, like, that I think was the best meal we've had so far. That lunch that we had.
Close to the pier where they dropped us off, we found a little
restaurant.
Street menu. Yeah, they had little tables and chairs set up, and
honestly, it was like my favorite meal we've had so far.
Pad Thai and the coconut soup.
Yeah, it was really just like the best variety of food that we've had so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And homemade orange juice with mandarin oranges.
Yeah, and I've seen this orange juice all over the place. It's like a really like deep orange, but like, yeah, it's because it tastes like mandarin oranges, like those little Christmas oranges. They're so good. It was so good. And then after that,
we went to the flower market after dinner. Dinner was really good. Yeah. So we went to the flower market, and it was just like, I don't know, maybe 10 blocks of just
Flowers.
flower vendors everywhere. The whole place just smelled absolutely amazing.
It was really nice to see. We obviously didn't buy anything. It was mostly flowers that like I think the Buddhists use for like decorative, like for their shrines and stuff like that. I don't even know if those are the right words, but a lot of them were clearly being designed for the locals to use in like for religious reasons, which was really neat to see still. And then we did come back here for a nap because by the time we were like at the flower market, we were just starting to be so exhausted and tired because we'd been up since 4:30 in the morning. And we knew that we needed a nap if we were going to adjust to Thailand time. Like we were still a little bit jet lagged at that point and we needed the nap to adjust. And I'm not gonna lie, that was the hardest nap I've ever had to wake up from.
Yeah.
Like my body wanted to sleep for the night.
Yeah. So we slept for about 2.5, 3 hours kind of thing. And then we caught a taxi to Khao San Road to experience that side of Bangkok. And
yeah, and we will say, like, we've heard that if you can get a taxi to put their meter on, like, it's significantly cheaper than like bartering and negotiating with them. And a lot of the taxis do have little like cloth covers where they cover up their like meter because they don't want the tourists to see that it's even an option. So it did take two or three times of hearing no, they won't turn the meter on before Brad found someone. But there's so many taxis in Bangkok that you can find someone who's willing to turn on their meter
within like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
easy.
like this guy says no, okay, let him move on. The next guy says yeah, like the next guy might say yes. So
Yeah.
Both there and back, we only had to be said no to, I think 3 times going there and only once going
home.
back. Like only one guy said no, and it was because it was like the first guy who was like kind of like heckling us, and we said we wanted the meter and he just like laughed at us and walked away. And then we just like went a little bit further down the street, found a taxi that was dropping off a group of people at Khao San Road, and when we asked him if he was willing to turn the meter on, I think he was willing to because he had just finished a fare.
Yeah,
so for him it was more valuable.
He didn't have to wait in the line of parked taxis
Yeah.
waiting to pick people up.
Yeah, so I think that was the move for trying to find a taxi that's willing to put the meter on, because the meter's probably an okay deal for them if they're constantly using it, but I think waiting at the tourist sites digs into their like their hourly wage, right?
Yeah.
So they need that more negotiating price if they're gonna wait at the wait for sometimes probably hours for a fare. So yeah, we had a good day. I think we made the most of Bangkok, especially considering our jet lag. I think we did pretty good. The fact that we were at the temple for almost open and then we were at Khao San Road till like almost midnight.
It was Khao San Road was, I didn't really know what to expect. I knew it would be
It wasn't
loud
really
and-
our vibe, like that's not
Yeah.
our scene, but I think that it's something that everyone needs to see. It was super, super cool.
Yeah.
It was like an outdoor nightclub on a street.
Yeah, people are just shoving signs in your face and things in your face and, oh, buy this, look here, come here, go there. And it was just, yeah, it wasn't really our jam, but
No, and
we found a place to eat supper, and
I think you can hear how loud it was just in Brad's voice. Like his voice sounds funny this morning because he was like screaming just to talk to me and the friend that we made last night. So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
And that's it.
Thanks for watching today's vlog. Bye.